Why, hello there, collective. Good morning. Ooh, look at this energy. I saw this during my meditation. This is you. This is the guardian of the gate. Oh, there's something that you're ready to do. You're excited about it. Well, hello there. Welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. I hope you're doing well, collective. Now then. Uh, First, we're going to release karma for the collective consciousness higher good. And for this morning's tarot enhanced channeled messages. Well, get ready, Adventures in Grey Rock. That's me. My name's Kim. I'm at your service. Yeah, that's the ticket. Lion Liar used gaslighting as a high octane emotional abuse for kicks. Now, your narcissist wants to control your most immediate environment. Well, that's your mind in your head. Also your own body, and I imagine your soul too. They must listen to that ego's ruthless need for a sense of superiority. So many use devaluation on you by saying, "You're too sensitive," or "It's always a joke though," and it still hurts. Gaslighting does too fit the criteria. The psychological abuse on you and others, forcing you daily to deny reality, to shift responsibility for their lies and bad negative behaviors and poor choices right smack onto you, collective. So this means that you're choosing to do this instead. You're choosing your goal, and that's really important. Okay, we're going to get to the other side now. Your dark energies are negatively questioning their entire toxic life, and they're doubting themselves into depressions, and they love misery loves company, so they would like you to do that too. But some of you, commercialism, this is around your business, consumerism, economic relief, and for others in your own skin, this is an energy for you tied into your angels. It's a vibration for happiness, balancing your chakras. You can't stop God's plan for you. You're getting victory no matter what that karmic thinks. And you're thanking your ancestors. You keep in line with movement. You're constantly moving forward. You're carrying vibrations to create an energetic love cocktail. To titillation, issuing an eloquence, the best invitation to perceive and to be perceived. You fight back at you. Some of you, sexual tension is alleviated. You are helpful with a proposal. Some of you, that's at work. Some of you, all of you, are an entertaining personality. Now your nutcases are obsessed with controlling you, and you're not doing that anymore. You have a passion for life, and you have a passion for love itself. To kick in the law of attraction, this increases powers of concentration. To tone down your worry and your stress levels, you're doing that. Good for you, well done. You release judgment about yourself. Some of you get to double your pleasure, double your fun. See, you're open to all of these things. You're ready for it now. Weren't going to happen before some of this till you were ready. I'm so proud of you. Well, hello. This will be a channeled message for you, for your highest good. And I trust this message is going to find you at the proper time. I really do appreciate and I hold gratitude for you and my heart space collective. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being in this moment with me. And as always, I love you so very much. And I can always say I am so proud of you so very much. So the topic is going to be gaslighting. And then we get on the other side there pretty quick here to do your tarot card reading, so you know how to handle all of this. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. You get cozy, you get comfortable now. There's some major changes coming in for you from what I can see. You cancel or send away negative vibrations. You replace them with positive mindset. Some of you are home again in your own skin. Toxic one keeps trying to emotionally manipulate themselves out of a situation that's not working. So the rage is strong in this one. It could be a male or a female, okay? You start delegating in your own skin. So your ego doesn't do everything. Strong and healthy. Cold cash is attracted to you. Then happiness comes to those under pressure. That means you get some relief. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Spiritual love. When you ascended, you stopped accepting this person's tactics and toxic behavior. Now your sixth chakra is clear and your third eye chakra is clean. Some of you get to travel safely. Broad-mindedness prevails. Respect the family unity bonds. That's for some of you. Way hootsy astral projection. Use this vibration to tone your astral body energy-wise. This is for entertainment and spiritual entertainment purposes only. Toxicity. You're allergic to toxicity. They don't like it. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Ideas that destroy bad habits or thoughts come to you. Ideas stimulate your intelligence. You put yourself out there to claim your blessings. What now? Some of you I saw this though, you're on the brink of significant change on more than one level. More than one nice surprise, real nice surprise. Now then, your narcissist does want to control your most immediate environment. That's going to be your body, your mind, what's in your head. But they're evil. They want to own your body and your soul. Now, they have to be superior to you. They just have to. So they will say you're too sensitive, or they always say that it's a joke. I was just kidding, but it still hurts like that doesn't matter that you said that you were kidding or that it was a joke or that I'm too sensitive. It still hurt. So gaslighting does too fit the criteria for psychological abuse on you and others. They have to make your reality has to match their reality, or they will go mad or get mad at you and take it out on you. Prayers and worries and affirmations for some of you is a relief. Love situation makes you more receptive to new situations, any situation, or encounters. Not so much into anybody being able to repel the love vibration. You've already done that. You don't need to go through that anymore. New acquaintances develop. New intimate encounters or friendships, platonic or a business partnership. Fiery love vibrations. The approach is conveyed gently yet spontaneously. You're self-sufficient and you're liking it. You wish that they could be held accountable, but they don't have any ideas on how to function in society normally. You're difficult people. There's a certain path, though, that Spirit wants you on while they get karma, because if you dip your toes in there, you're going to take on some of their karma. and then you can't do what you're supposed to be doing. Forgive the person, but not what they did, so you won't let them do that to you anymore. Some of you can feel your person coming towards you, and they do. Twin flame or soulmate or not, they come. Choosing your goals very important while waiting. And you'll be unprotected. Let's see now. What's the first one? First one. Let's see. This video is for entertainment purposes only. So on 5 Mirror Tarot, it helps you take the sting out of bullying. Let's get the fig out of narcissism. I'm a survivor and you're a survivor. Whatever it was, you went through fresh hell. Some of you are still going through fresh hell. But I'm so grateful to you for finding the time and the effort to come and spend some camaraderie on this channel. I want every viewer, it's either you or someone you know or care about, has been affected by narcissism, dealing with difficult people, probably some of you your whole life. Not just one, a bunch of them all the time. New waves of them come in through a lifetime. Well, I want every viewer to be able to come here and harness the 5D consciousness of being balanced and grounded and centered, even though we have fun. And let's make that balance happen. So later today, your higher self can make things happen for you in your niche of the universe. I'm tapping in for a tarot enhanced channeled message. We do preparatory work by doing divination practices every day to improve and enhance the celebrated outcomes that we share on this channel daily as a result, so that you or someone you love who is being emotionally abused and such, I'm not a doctor, so that you can adapt the information I share to resonate, and you can create positive changes for yourself if it's you, or share my videos if it's someone you care about. Either way, what we do here is outsmart your narcissists and bullies from now on, so that you don't have to do that. Now then, gaslighting is quite the specific manipulation tactic. It's used by individuals, narcissists or not, but it's a preferred technique used specifically by those with narcissistic traits or behaviors, or they have a personality disorder or something. I'm not a doctor. And it has become, this tool is a favorite means to control and to use manipulation with efficacy for that person, that broken person. Yeah. Gaslighting? Why? Why is this level of lying so crucial to a distorted person? Well, it allows your narcissist to feel like they're maintaining control. They aren't, but it makes them feel like they are. Or it allows them to seemingly avoid accountability. And it conveniently protects that fragile yet weaponized ego of theirs, and their ego's ego, the false self facade or the mask. They need to isolate you to destroy good relationship with others so they can manipulate you even more. The narcissist makes a hobby out of questioning your clear perceptions, to trick you into thinking or making you feel that you must be the one who's always mistaken, you must be the one who's always confused or wrong. If that resonates with you, you leave me a comment. Gaslighting puts them into competition that you didn't sign up for, but it's with you. They must 24/7 make you doubt your reality so that they can force their bizarro world reality down your throat and up your poop chute. I'm telling you, for kicks. Kicks. It's more like tricks. Tricks are for kids. They have a penchant for gaslighting, but they only want to use their version of your reality and discuss it with you until you're ready to scream, yeah. as the most damaging of all manipulation tactics, pulled from the armory that your narcissist pulls all of their stuff from. They've got their own toxic armory and their own, narcissists lose track of their voluminous lies, contradicting themselves every time, or they love to describe past events shared with you and others, mind you, and will contradict you in the whole room full of people and argue for hours and love every minute of it, while you're all going, no, that didn't happen. Reality says, and they, no, it didn't. I'm a narcissist. I have you all now. I'm ruining the event. Look, I'm ruining the wedding. I'm ruining the reception. I'm ruining this dinner. I'm ruining Thanksgiving. I'm ruining whatever occasion. And now I'm the center of attention because I'm a narcissist. Okay? They do this in a way that differs from your memory and others' memories who are also there. But you will agree with the other people in the room that are agreeing with you. Yeah, this is the mind feck. And then when you say the exact same thing, they say you're wrong, and that those people are agreeing with them that have been agreeing with you in the same room in real time because they're broken. Narcissist already controls you behind closed doors in that environment. So now they want to be in control of your most immediate environment, and that's in your own head, in your own body, in your own soul. They keep citing your past mistakes. We're not talking about me and mine. Yeah, leave me a comment. So they keep citing your past mistakes to question your credibility all the time. So they do this daily. So they can pull you into an argument and then lose their mind with you. So you are the narcissist partner, and they must suck the life out of you to feed their relentless, ruthless need for, quote, superiority, end quote. So gaslighting, yeah, that's the ticket. I'm married to Morgan Fairchild. And you're crazy, collective. You ruined the marriage. But you're not married to Morgan Fairchild. Yeah, that's the ticket. So gaslighting, it's a joke. Their favorite get-out-of-jail card is to frame every insult and devaluation of you as a feckin' joke. So gaslighting also can be employed in a different way. When used as a lie of omission, it's what they don't tell you. That is a lie of omission. Then they spring that lie of omission that they didn't tell you deliberately with withholding information that you need or should know or have a right to know, until you're arguing with them later and they're losing and they need to upset your apple cart and piss you off out of the blue to get supply off of you. Okay, this is St. Matthew. Let me get over here. Oh, they're going to make me do this first. How are you? Are you ready? They're like, snap it up, Kim. Okay, I'm going to tap into the angelic realm. Ooh, I feel that. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, now. We're talking about gaslighting. Nevertheless, the hand of Achikon, the son of Shaphan, was Jeremiah, and that they should not give him into the hand of the people to put him to unalive. I know, we're on YouTube. Thus saith the Lord to me, make thee bonds and yokes, and put them upon thy neck. When they are gaslighting you, they are yoking you. You aren't evenly yoked. It's uneven. It's giving you cognitive dissonance. It's messing with your mind, and it throws you off your mental health especially. and send them to the king of Edom, and to the king of Moab, and to the king of the Ammonites, and to the king of Tyrus, and to the king of Zidon, by the hand of the messengers which come to Jerusalem, and to Zedekiah the king of Judah. And then command them to say unto their masters, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Thus shall ye say unto your masters, thank you, Holy Spirit. This is talking about gaslighting. It's damaging on many levels, but for you psychologically, mentally, and emotionally, and it messes with your head, it messes with your balance. I have made the earth and man and the beast and that are upon the ground. See, you're not grounded. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You're supposed to be grounded by any great power and by my outstretched arm, and have given it unto whom it seemed meet unto me. In other words, they keep gaslighting you and keeping you from what your purpose is for this incarnation, your soul mission, the stuff you're supposed to be doing for you, by gaslighting you and confusing you, future faking you, gaslighting you, stonewalling you, all designed to upset you so that they can feed off of your energy and thrive off of your energy you're supposed to be using for you. Gaslighting is lying. Now I have given thee these lands into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar and the king of Babylon. That is Iraq. And my servant, that's you, collective, and the beasts of the field have I given him also to serve him. They've been warned not to gaslight you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And all the nations shall serve him. That would be the divine. And his son, that would be Jesus, and his son's son. That would be all of us who are earth angels, light workers, healers, and all manner of being healers, until the very time of his land come, and then many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of him. And it shall come to pass that the nation and the kingdom which will not serve the same king of Babylon, and that will not put their neck under the yoke of the king of Babylon, that's your narcissist. The nation will I punish, saith the Lord. That right there is them gaslighting you and everybody, and the divine has had it. They're getting divine retribution. With the sword and with the famine and with the pestilence, until I have consumed them by his hand. They've been told, do not touch my anointed ones. I don't care if you just clean up real nice and smell real good, and your job is to sit in church on Sunday and love on Jesus and pray. Well, what you do is important to the universe, to the earth, to the divine. You, whatever it is that you do. How are you doing? How are you doing this morning? This one's Matthew 26:34. I hope you're doing well. Now, they gave me two Bible stories, and kind of like tarot cards, melded them into a really great Bible divination. We've already tapped into the angelic realm. This has got the Fraud in here. We got the fairies. The fairies are here. The fairy work for the divine. They're close. They're really close to us because they're down here on Earth. They're earth of air and air of earth tatwas is what they are, fairies. So, St. Matthew, truly I tell you, this very night Jesus answered, before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. So this is the first story. In keeping with Peter's impulsive, fierce nature, Peter was in denial, Jesus' prediction that all of the disciples will fall away, fearing fear, not just fearing God, is what that means. Peter said to Jesus, "Even if all fall away on account of you, I never will." Well, that's real nice, Peter, Jesus said, but that's real nice, Peter. But no. This all happened because Jesus claimed his authority as being God's only Son. So the envious chief priests and the scribes conspired to unalive Jesus. "Even if I have to die with you, I will never deny you." That's Peter. It's in the Bible. And all the other disciples said the same thing to Jesus too. And he's like, "That's really swell, and I admire you for your concern, but I'm telling you." I think it was yesterday's divination that, no, it was about 20 back. It was about the alabaster jar. Yesterday's divination talked about the secret trial. Now, Judas agreed to betray Jesus. Well, it was a plan of God's. It was the best plan yet, it turned out. He did it for avarice. He did it for pieces of silver. Now, we all know about the Passover dinner. The, quote, meal, end quote, was Passover. Bitter herbs, unleavened bread, foods often eaten before Exodus, exiled the Pharaoh's firstborn sons, all of that with Moses and Charlton Heston in that movie. Okay, got it? At that particular meal, Jesus told them at that point in time, one of them, the apostles, would betray Jesus. Jesus instituted or spelled out the sacrament, and then he suffered in the Garden of Gethsemane. Adam in the first garden did not obey God in Eden, in broad daylight, and he was driven out of Eden with the flaming sword of God's truth. Jesus in darkness after dinner in the twilight's last fading. The Romans took him in the night to face trial, a secret trial, so envious that pious men could unalive him. Now, this is the second story. Now, you really need to go through to the bottom of my playlist of videos. It's going to be one of the early ones. I'd say the first 8. I haven't been here for very long. I'm new. I think I had the channel for maybe a couple of weeks. The woman with the alabaster box jar is Mary Magdalene. And the Holy Grail is a book from the 1990s where it was claimed that Jesus and she were married and that Mary Magdalene herself represents the Holy Grail. If that resonates for you, collective, that's wonderful, but if not, you just let it go, okay? Now in Wicca, the feminine is represented by a cup or a grail. The masculine is a special dagger, or sometimes it's a sword, called an athame. Together, union between the divine masculine and divine feminine energies come together in a sacred, tangible way. So what is interesting about that video about Mary Magdalene and interpreting the Bible, whenever someone is washing a man's feet, right? In the Bible, whenever someone is washing a man's feet, a woman, they thought she was a hooker. Well, Jesus translates into meaning, in a way, intercourse, at the very least, metaphorically. or an analogy, not just implied coitus either. It happens in Jewish times in the Jewish Bible. Holy Spirit is playing a trick on me. Thank you. I do my meditations between 3 and 4 in the morning in very little light, and my handwriting is not much to be desired. And it's like automatic writing. And then I come here and share it with you, so sometimes it's a surprise to me too. So, and a lamb, of course, there's a lot of solar symbolism. Light, white light, and Jesus ties to resurrection, of course, right? I think it means metaphorically, let's say, as Christ. A rooster announces the coming light, and that inevitably follows darkness day in and day out without fail. Are you ready to commence with the fun? Y'all come quick. Y'all come quick. Y'all come quick, come quick, come quick. It's time for us to have fun now. Are you ready? Let thousands of light workers gather in the streets right now. Now, your narcissist must do what they do. They must do whatever it takes to erode your self-confidence by only challenging your decisions, your opinions, your beliefs, your abilities. While you're over there in an explosion of creativity, they're trying to convince you that you're useless, you're worthless, you're wasting your time, you're gaslighting fits the criteria for psychological abuse. You get a new beginning. So what does the divine need to share? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Divine must get you leveled up. Your narcissist must get you on board using manipulation, misdirection, misinterpretation. Do not flinch. From now on, you're going to kick them in D nuts. Do not flinch. Kick them in D nuts. Do it. To force you to deny reality. No, you didn't just experience that. No, you don't believe that, do you? Your perceptions are skewed even. You're crazy. No, your lying eyes did not see me nailing my secretary who was spread eagle on my desk when you surprised me and brought me my wallet that I left at home. Gaslighting you. Don't you believe your lying eyes? That's not what was happening. Yeah. Narcissists use gaslighting with blame shifting technique to shift responsibility or cause and effect for the bad actions onto you. I specifically told you to bring my wallet at 3 o'clock when I would be done nailing my secretary, so you couldn't catch on. So it's your fault that you didn't see me nailing my secretary. It's your fault. Gaslighting. Especially when evidence fingers the narcissist and suggests otherwise blatantly so. You caught them red-handed. You don't. No, that's not what's happening here. That's not it. What crosses the situation in Leo? Ooh, in Leo. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Narcissists are bullies trying to force you into madness by literally denying events or statements that they said or did that you know they did say or do, and you know to be true, that it's a fact. Once my husband viewed me as powerless, I was screwed. So once your bully or narcissist or whatever they are, once they view you as powerless, Oh, you're screwed. You're screwed. You weren't let in on it. It's not fair. It's to throw you off balance. It is throwing you off balance. It is. I know I was screwed. So were you, collective. The narcissist will recreate you to be, they just dub you like a knight. You're dubbed Sir Powerless. You're power. They dub you. Yep. Now you're overcoming that old conditioning. You have a vibe for passion in your own skin. You're doing that. Now, once limerence wears off, limerence is when in love bombing in the very beginning initially, you were perfect. Oh, we're perfect. Everything was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Until a little time wears, you breaking each other in, and they decide in that break-in period that you're not perfect. And now they're ashamed. They're ashamed because they paraded you around and showed you off to the whole world and set the temp that this is what, okay, and now you're powerless and worthless to them because they decided you weren't perfect. You haven't changed one iota. You haven't done snit. It's them. It's not you. It's them. Got it? They decided you weren't perfect after all, is what happened to me. And you go over here and you start going inward and glowing up because you're not doing this anymore, and you start looking pretty good. And they know that you are better off and you're healthier without them, because you are. Narcissists will discredit, then devalue, and dismiss your authentic feelings, concerns, or honest opinions. Now, you aren't the perfect person that they bragged about in the beginning. They decide that you are now powerless, and you have no say. You're just along for the ride now. And now you're even more powerless. Some of you don't even know it yet. I know. So in this process, though, very quickly, your higher self shows you how to overcome old fears that they've pulled on you before. You're not doing it. The narcissist must distort facts. They do not like logic. They're allergic to logic. Or they alter or revise details or events or conversations even. That is the rule. That is not the exception. I can't help it. Your narcissist or bully is constantly, relentlessly using intimidation or outright anger to make you or force you to keep doubting your own good judgment all the time. All the years I suffered under too much gaslighting. Yeah, I can feel for you. You do too feel disconnected from reality. You do. You do too lose confidence in your reality-based life's perceptions. And they love it. And your solid, grounded, centered, balanced feelings are fleeting because they're throwing you off balance. What's the basis of the situation? Ooh, it's a Scorpio vibration. The narcissist you committed to now suddenly despises, even hates you, is a little hard to feckin' process in the beginning, when first of all for you. Scorpio vibe. You do not know that you're a supply. Who knew? You don't know because you aren't their sick little feck in their own head joke. Yeah. You're never in on their sick little feck in their own head little jokes. It's a little inside joke they have with themselves. And then they act like you're stupid because you don't get their stupid joke. I feel how change is resonating. There's the death card and resurrection card. The death and rebirth card are out here. You embrace your true self. You undergo more transformation. You become free of the toxic entanglements because of your free will. Now the fairies say say that you are anchoring your levels of reality. You're anchoring your states of consciousness in alignment to your own heart and soul, and you gain unity there. You stay in your manifestation of your one spirit. Now every angel, every person, every fairy who's ever known you will help you through all of this. It's an important passage that you maintain by merely being yourself, the best you that you can be. Now, I was gaslit into thinking that I was better off in isolation, and then the gaslit adventures have a way of leaving you and me emotionally exhausted all the damn time. So over the next 2 weeks, we need to rest. Your narcissist despises you for who you're their primary supply person and who you have become. You haven't become anything. You're just being you, and they can't stand it. You start your self-love practices. You go to the beginning of something new in your life and go do that. Powerless? I don't think so. You didn't poof just become powerless because they said so. They dubbed you powerless, and then they treated you like shit to prove it. They treated you like shit and said everyone else is agreeing with it, and everyone else says that they're gaslighting you. They're lying to you. They dubbed you powerless. They treated you like shit. And from now on, out of the feckin' blue, they're going to keep doing this. Surprise! Ridiculous, huh? To see through the gaslit lies, you lead your soul on a journey, your spirit. A mental and emotionally stabilizing vibration, you do that. You are not powerless in reality, in the reality-based world. Because you're not. Because they said so. They label you worthless. They label you inferior. Doesn't make it true. They make you inferior in your powerlessness label. It's a label. And now they saddle you with a narrative and a script that they wrote and keep doing rewrites daily and shoving it up your poop chute. Gaslighting begins to stagnate, though. Stops working on you. You use the light of clarity to see through it. That, and you won't tolerate it. You set boundaries. With this puke I'm married to, he's like a toxic little fungus. The constant questioning, the trying to trick me into self-doubt, so I will feel helplessness. He can go and kick rocks. Little gray rocks is what he can kick. So, daily, you're subjected to gaslighting. Narcissist is hell-bent on making damn sure you never are allowed to think of yourself, your true self, and your authentic self. They try to strip that away from you, suck that true self out of you. Now the gaslighting you face today doesn't seem like much, but it's a big F you to your narcissist because you're not falling for the bait. In valid reality-based reasonable terms of self-actualization, they don't want you to self-actualize. So what you get from now on is maddening. At least that was my personal experience. You're going through Hell's Gate, then you stop short and push them through, and then you back out. So them going through Hell's Gate is no small thing. And you look at them and go, I'm just a mere mortal woman with the constitution of a concrete elephant. I'm a mere mortal, helpless woman, and I did it. Why can't you? Yeah. It's a big F you to your narcissist when you do that. Okay. Gaslighting used on you will be approached with awareness and prayerfulness. When you detect you're being gaslit, you go into a simple meditation, a prayer, an affirmation. You don't listen to it. Mine resorts to gaslighting all the damn time. I mean, having me, it's my handwriting. I have to use it all the damn time. He's always trying to pull one on me. So I think it's like breathing. I do it involuntarily now. I do the gray rock involuntarily to counter all of the everything in his utility belt. You now embark on a new phase forward of your lives. No more pathetic losing thrust upon you by a bully. They never stop. They're compelled to gaslight you. Now, I know after 40 years of gaslit fun, I do enter phases of depression, but I have a therapist. Why? Well, when you're constantly being feckin' manipulated by an ass-roon of a husband for 4 decades, well, you don't have to face the distortions, the altered reality spewed onto you. The narcissist must continually deny your reality behind closed doors. That cruel game, played to force you to continually, mercilessly doubt your own perceptions, forces you to doubt yourself, to doubt every memory, or doubt your own sanity. The higher the toxic spouse's IQ and the higher levels of narcissism they employ, this is my opinion, they will immediately go to gaslighting to instantly control and dominate you. Being undermined with gaslit lies, the gate is closed for your bully who wants to do something inappropriate to you. Stay away from him. They have a poser fake confidence with that false self, so they cannot stand the fact that you, who are inferior to your narcissist, right? Of course, that you have confidence, you have real self-esteem. They are jealous of that fact. So they steamroll your sense of reality constantly, nonstop assault to kill your confidence off completely. Gaslighting puts you in a predicament where if it continues unabated, you start defending yourself. So gaslighting you bridges a way to get supply. All the time now you voluntarily defend yourself. Now that's narcissistic supply all the time via the gaslit express. You have business from the past. You're not unready to move forward. My toxic spouse's favorite gaslighting ploy is, I never said that. I never did that. Yeah. Narcissist refuses to change out of their fear. The ultimate goal would seem to be to force their target or victim of gaslit bullying to doubt their reality-based beliefs and gut-feeling perceptions, so a feckin' narcissist can go merrily about their wicked way, manipulating you into utter, complete submission, and to force you to go belly up into compliance all the time. Sun in Aries. You have self-respect and honesty. You shine with virtue. No compromise. It is jarring to think that someone you really do care about would happily and intentionally manipulate you by gaslighting you. You loved your inner awakening, though, when you figured this out. Your state of mind is in integrity. It's crystallized, so you will have no compromise. Narcissists will tell you that you're the one who's ruining everything. Not every narcissist uses gaslighting. If it isn't profitable or beneficial to keep control over you, they'll use something else. As the relationship with the narcissist, the gaslighter, progresses to gain your trust, subtly it starts to change. Then their true dark nature shows up. In the beginning, you were deemed powerless by your narcissist. Now, the devalue phase kicked in, so you must be gaslit from this day forward. outcome. Mars and Gemini. Gaslighting is supposed to make you mentally punish yourself. Once they are caught doing something wrong, they will gaslight to turn the tables and automatically make you responsible, make you apologize. Oh, I know. Pay close attention to every word. Every word is being carefully chosen by them to hurt you emotionally, to cut you into shreds mentally too. They are watching to see how badly their words and actions are making you feel like shit. And so they know not to stop, to keep doing it. Hold on now. Want me to do it this way? First, this one? Okay. Hold on. I'm so happy I get to read for you. I love doing this. Ow! Dang it! This is the Dark Lady. Some of you, I'm really sorry. Either you're having to go through grief, the loss of a person, but I think this might be doing your shadow work. You're losing these darker versions of yourself that didn't get you very far. And now you want to change that. This is what your obstacles look like. This is you doing it to yourself. Grieving a person, place, or thing, but instead of celebrating that you went through the event with the person, place, or thing, you're just crying. And whoops, there we go. The fairies are like messing with me. I love them though. They're saying you're playing devil's advocate with yourself. Why would you do that? Devil card is you being able to look at what needs to change. It's right side up. If it was reversed, you would refuse to look at what needs to change, and you just stay mired in this crap with them gaslighting you all the time. Here you are, not tolerating it. If spiders are making a home in you, you've been sitting still for too long. And this is spirit pulling. If you want to leave or not, you're being pulled out of some of these toxic situations. If you're ready to go or not. But once it starts, you're not going to mind. Not in the least. Again, Tower moment. Tearing out of your life people, places, things that do not serve you so that you make plenty of room to grow the blessings that you're claiming. Your blessings of abundance. Here are your blessings of abundance. Congratulations. Some of you start a new business or a new project or new art or music or creativity. And some of you have a baby. The rest of you, this is you being happy in your own skin, being your own best friend. Wishes coming true. Happy endings. If you're with someone, that means you have a love life or a sex life because you're making really good decisions. Making your world sweeter. And here's the Emperor taking care of all of this that came before. See him looking at all that in his empire. He's making it sing. Hidden talents. Hidden talents. You're going to tap into, discover some things about yourself. Oh, that's fun. You don't care what's over the horizon, but you're willing to go forward. Do whatever that is. What do I do? Some of you are taking people under your wing. This is how you help people. And with that Emperor, and here you are sitting here chilling. You're the Empress to that empire while he's doing all the work. You're being receptive in your wisdom. You sure are. You want me to do it the same way? Okay. Hold on now. I know, that's too many cards. It's not too many cards. It's more fun this way. You count your blessings. Counting your blessings, and see that lamb? Whatever it is you're doing right now, you're protecting it, even if it's your heart and your own skin. Your interest, you're protecting. You opened another portal, I know that. The Hierophant. Lady of the Forest, getting back to your true nature, accepting who you really perfectly are. The Singer of Connection. This is you connecting to the divine, and they have work for you to do, and they're guiding you and showing you, and everything's clicking into place. This is the gaslighters, the thief, stealing your mind from you for no damn reason, and taking their sweet time doing it, torturing you, George, the slowly. Doing it slowly. The Queen of Unicorns is you being able to project from your third eye chakra. Your intuition is so sharp right now. Being able to do what it is that you planted your seeds, you nourished the soil, you watered, you tended, you weeded, and now you've opened another portal. You popping through. Again, counting your blessings again, double blessed, doubly blessed. When you count your blessings, God pours more blessings over your head, so you start counting them every day. You figured it out. You're like, it does, it works. Undressing the salad, being able to tear the gaslighting down, the word salad, so that you stay, and using, yesterday I taught you to use the gray rock to keep you grounded, balanced, and centered. Use the gray rock technique. Google it. Watch my video from yesterday. And it brings about an end to the D word, an end to this cycle, this dark, toxic cycle. And you start a bright cycle with rebirth, like a starburst of energy. They have to go off into the wilderness with no provisions or shoes or anything. That's not your responsibility. They're getting their karma. This is your responsibility. That's pre-emperor, pre-emperor, pre-empress energies, pre-twin flame energies, pre-soulmate energies, or just two normal people going to get together. They aren't anything, but they're going to give it the old college try. This is them being a carnucle. This is what a gaslighter really looks like. They're not superior to you. They're a doofus. No offense to this sweet little fairy, though. I don't want to insult him. Nels, this is you doing alchemy. You're a regular Harry Potter. The Lady of the Forest, of the Harvest, excuse me. This is harvest time for you, especially spiritually, on your figuring out what you're supposed to be doing in this incarnation, why you were born wasn't to do all this crap over here, being gaslit all the time, bullied all the time. Your true nature is to laugh. Laugh. They're a clown. Laugh, clown, laugh. Oh, 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 oh. Fixer. This is you creating your life and fixing it up and rearranging things in your own skin so that you're happy. This is you, the Knight of Wands. This is you championing yourself. Sticking up for yourself. Getting up on that white charger and carrying yourself off into the sunset. To abundance. Slow and coming, you taking your time. And able to leave the gaslighting behind. Again, I told you some of you are going to have a child. Well, they're being exposed and going over a cliff. And their enablers trying to save them aren't going to be able to save them. Sorry, I fell off the ladder. Yes, I get up on a little ladder. Because I do. Oh no, that's a big pack of them. I'll do it. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of a pack. Pack of cards. I look at it as a challenge. Some of you have been waiting to hear from someone you'd given up before. You might have wanted an apology or to know why the hell they ghosted you or whatever the hell happened. But now you don't care. Because see what's in your hands? You're off doing that now. So they're going to come forward finally. Some of you have been waiting to hear from this person forever. But you'll hear them out. If they try to get back together with you, though, I'm pretty sure you're going to say no. Because see that sword she's holding? That person stuck 10 swords in you, and the last one, you had to pull that sword out yourself. And so you carry it around to remind you, to set boundaries, and that you're the priority. Yeah, you're not a wounded warrior anymore. You're balanced. You're walking that tightrope. When they're gaslighting, they're a liar. They're a shapeshifter. They are not, this is not love. It's control and manipulation. It's psychological abuse. You go up and play with your being naughty. Go off with your inner child and go finger paint. Got it? Suddenly. You go do something suddenly. Stuff happens suddenly. Woo! What a real nice surprise. Well, they're going to be smarmy, lying and cheating. See, that crow's all pissed off. That's your spirit team getting them. But doing stuff to you. You are the anointed. You're supposed to be doing all of this stuff for your sake and your own skin first, and go out and help the people doing what you're supposed to be doing in life is not being gaslit. Dimming your light to make a narcissist or a bully comfortable. No. They're captive. It's not you. They're trying to, you're the one that's just trapped. You're the one that... No, it's them. They're projecting on you. Your hope, and they tell you you're worthless. You are the blessing. You are the treasure. You are the hope. This thing is a transfiguration. You figuring out all this stuff to do to protect yourself so they can't harm you anymore. You're not doing the gaslighting. You're closing this gaslighting crap down. You're not falling for it. Ever again. 10 of Pentacles. You're pursuing what it is you're supposed to be doing. That's all there is to that tune. Look at you getting downloads. They've got plans for you to be doing these other things over here with other people. This is expanding upon your soul tribe. Learning new people that are of the light just like you. No more paradox. You're not doing the gaslighting. You're at the top of the wheel of fortune. They're at the bottom. They're stuck while you're in full motion. You are manifesting to full culmination. Look at all that yellow around you, that sacral chakra. You've got it going on. What I mean, I say. What I say, I mean. If I say I'm going to do something, I will do it in business. I will do it in love. I will do it in my own skin. I will do what I say. While they are doomed as doomed can be. Aren't they sad? Aren't they? You're a juggler. You're moving those energies around, having the time of your life. I know. Some of you are being real creative to paper, writing music, poetry. Some of you, whatever you do, you could be a pastry cook. You bake bread, artisan bread or something. Joy of the future. That's for you. Arrows. They're stuck, but you, in a new way, on 8 different levels, received the arrows of love. that happens so fast your head will spin. And you got plenty of options going ahead that are secure and stable. The Queen of the Bow is you having all the wisdom in the whole wide world to carry you forward. While they're topsy-turvy, they keep turning their own life upside down. They do not have any self-respect or integrity, and they keep doing more. While you are going to meet a new soul tribe is what this is. Your soul family gets larger, your regular family. Well, we saw babies, didn't we? Babies and marriages create bigger soul tribes because you have in-laws and stuff, and people that weren't grandmothers and grandfathers and stuff are now. Right? Don't you trip me. You trip me, Holt. Don't you trip me. You're getting justice. You don't deserve to be gaslit. You don't deserve psychological abuse. You don't deserve this crap to make you feel like that all the time. This needs to be them collapsing because you're starving them of supply. It's not your responsibility to let them suck the life out of you and force you to settle all the time and then tell you you're crazy when they do shit to you all the time. This is you. Look at you. Look at the power in your hand. You just created another portal and energy shift. The Maiden. Jejun. This is you feeling like you're 12 years old again. Not too young when you have to go to bed at 7. And not too old. Queen of Hearth and Home. So you go from the new beginning in the Maiden to settling into your hearth and home, and your skin first is your most immediate environment. Beyond that is your hearth and your home that you live in, your sanctuary. Unity in your own skin. This is your energy. This is you figuring out that you're right. I don't deserve this. I deserve real love, authentic love. With the Lord of the Forest, a person that's in their true nature, like you're in your true nature, and you're attracted to each other. You draw each other to each other for that reason. That person is with a stinky, toxic person too. It's what you have in common. This is the relationship between the two of you, is a wise love relationship, the Queen of the Day. Oh, that light in a relationship. Nobody gonna be crying over spilled milk. Except for your karmic watching you thrive and be happy and get the love you deserve. Being happy because you're not with them. You're not meant to be with them, with that toxic dog. I love dogs, but not a toxic rabid dog in a human meat suit. The returning. This is you returning to yourself. The gaslighting doesn't work. You reverse it. You heal it. You go on your way, and you see the moon on your little stick there. That's your intuition. See you stepping on their little bully head, going on your way. They thought they were going to trap you with the gaslighting in your own head, and instead, you're free. You're free of it. That's you, free of it. And now, what they wanted for you with the gaslighting, for you to be confused and in pain all the time, emotionally abused, they did to you. They're getting a dose of their own medicine. Well, that's all I got for you for this one. I can't wait until I can do this again. Thank you so much. Collective, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Now then, if you like the energy on my channel, you really should share my videos. Get your friends to subscribe. Let's do this. I love you, though. You promised me you go out there and you have a really great, fabulous, a splendiferous day. I love you.